Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Pretty sure. Welcome to the coffee sessions. I see we've already got a little group over there in YouTube land. Looks like you guys got a little contest going to see who can be the first one to put a comment over there. First comment I see was at 7:59, so that was an hour ago. Anyhow, let's see. We've got Dean says, morning, Javi, still in bed. He might be because I don't see him on here. Larry Galt's in the house. How you doing, Larry? Troy Pritchard says, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Oh, yeah, there he is. There's Javi. He's here. Good morning to you, sir. Bart Bixel, good morning, all. He says, I'm on my second delicious cup of joe. I am as well. Let's see who else we got. Hitch Hamilton's in the house this morning. How you doing, Hitch? Hope all is well down there in Florida. Kevin Els, how you doing this morning, Kevin? Good to see you. Steve Gronsky says, good morning, all. 51 degrees in Mustang, Oklahoma. LB Sharp says it's 47 in Geronimo, Oklahoma. Keith Stanford's in the house. Andy Marshall. Hi, Andy. Welcome to the coffee sessions. All righty. Got a good little crowd here this morning. Yeah. Tuesday morning, the day after the college football championship game. I stayed up and watched that whole thing, and it was a pretty good game for about 3 quarters. And then after that, Clemson just kind of lost their, I don't know, they just didn't have it. And I didn't really care one way or another. Like I said, I'm an Alabama fan, so it doesn't matter to me, really. But I was kind of pulling for Clemson. I don't really know why. I just was. But yeah, I don't know what the deal was with Trevor Lawrence. He I don't know if it was nerves or what, but he kept the ball kept sailing on him, kept throwing so many passes high, wasn't even giving his receivers a chance to catch him. So a little disappointing that it wasn't a closer game, but congratulations to the LSU Tigers. They played a great game. Like I've said before, that Burrows kid, he's the real deal. Joe Burrows, yeah, you'd be seeing him a lot in the NFL, I bet. Anyhow, let's see, we got anybody else over here? Let's see, Dave Clemens has joined us. How you doing, Dave? Mike Reynolds is in the house. Good morning, guys. Yeah, it was just like I said, a little disappointing it wasn't a close game. I didn't really care, but I love those nail biters where it comes down to, last second touchdown or field goal or something like that. But oh well, it is what it is. But neither one of them teams have anything to be ashamed of because they were, even though Clemson lost, that Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback, he hadn't lost a game since high school as a starter. So, you might as well get used to it because you're going to lose once in a while in life. So, might as well get used to it. The other day when I was griping about my printer not doing the duplex printing the way it should after a Windows update, I'm really bumfuzzled now because I actually was online on Amazon and I was printing out some information about past orders. And when I hit print, the print menu popped up and there was a way to select duplex and all. So I did that. And lo and behold, the printer did like it was supposed to. In other words, it printed the first side, well, actually the back side, and it pulls the paper out a little bit, and then it pulls it back in automatically and prints the other side. And I thought, well, that's odd. It won't do it. It wants me to manually put it back in the tray with that other thing. So then I went and tried it with the Windows Mail that comes with Windows 10, and it worked on that one. So the only thing it's not working with, and I also opened up a PDF file and did it, and it prints that the correct. So the only thing it's not working on is the one thing that I use the most, and that's my Windows Live Mail. So go figure. But anyway, I don't want to switch to the other mail program because I don't like it as well. Anyway, all right, I got a few guys out here. Looks like I got all guys out here in the chat room here. So I'm going to ask a guy question. Well, I guess it could be a gal question too. But have y'all seen the Chevy truck commercial where they have that trailer hitched to the back of it, and then they have those rear cameras, and somehow they turn something on, and it makes that trailer seem like it's invisible. You can see, the guy walks behind the trailer, and the people in the front can see him waving it and stuff. And I'm like, that's pretty cool, but how do they do that? Does anybody know? If anybody's got a clue on how they do that, let me know. I can't for the life of me figure out how they would do that. And the other thing is, if you decided you wanted to go check that truck out and test drive it, if you go to the dealer and you get in one of those trucks and you back it up next to another car, does it work then, or does it have something to do with the hitch? I don't know. I've been seeing that commercial for a long time, and I saw it again this morning, and it, I really got to scratch my head about it this morning, going, I wonder how they do that, because it's pretty neat. I mean, it's really neat. Really neat how they do that. But let's see. Troy says they're Bluetooth cameras. Yeah, but how do they make the trailer disappear? It says there's a camera on the back of the trailer. I wouldn't think so, because they're advertising that it's a feature of the truck. So I don't know. I guess nobody out here has one of those trucks. I mean, I'm not going to buy one. I just thought it was a cool feature. Troy says, I've seen a commercial, but don't have a clue how it works. Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to research that further, I guess, to see. And I'm sure other, okay, Javi, I see it. His comment's fixing to come up. He says, there are 4 cameras on the edges of the Chevy that create a surround vision, but if the trailer is larger than the back of the truck, it won't work. Well, I noticed in the commercial, it is it's like an enclosed trailer, but it's not wider than the truck is. So yeah, it's a relatively small, narrow trailer. Okay. Yeah, it says Dave, buy a new truck. Yeah, don't hold your breath on that one. I love my old Ford, man. Most people wouldn't like my Ford because it's a work truck. It doesn't have a little thing to unlock the doors. You have to stick the key in and unlock the door. If you want to put the window down, you have to grab the crank the window down. It's a work truck. Troy says maybe there are cameras on the side mirrors. Yeah, that might be where they have the things like Javi was talking about. I don't know. I just think it's pretty neat. Of course, I know they're going to make it look cool in the commercial, but it's a pretty neat thing, I think. And does that? But now, Javi, since you're so then if so, are you saying it has nothing to do with the trailer being connected? Then, so in other words, if you're at a stoplight and there's a vehicle behind you, but you want to see who's in the car behind them, can you activate that, and then it would make that car seem invisible? You'd be able to see around that car. Holly says the kids today would say nice Ford Boomer. Yeah. My truck is it's an old work truck. I'm telling you, it's a 2003 F-250 Super Duty, and I love that thing. 8-foot bed. Don't have to don't have to tie anything down when I'm hauling 8-foot sheets of plywood. Just throw them in there and raise the tailgate, and I'm good to go. Yeah. Dean says a truck that isn't a work truck is a car for guys with no friends that own trucks. Yeah. I never have understood some of these guys that, and I like a good looking truck, but a truck to me should be used like a truck. These guys that get them and then they don't want to put anything in them. You're like, hey, can I borrow your truck? Oh no, you can't borrow mine, but we'll get my old one over here. It's I don't get that because I use mine like a truck, and I have a custom bed liner in mine. It's called a piece of 3/8 plywood. I've had a piece of 3/8 plywood that's been in there. I don't know. It's probably been in there a couple of years or longer. And every once in a while, I'll flip it over just to let the other side dry out or something. But it's easier for me when I'm hauling plywood and I'm dragging them out. It's easier to slide it against another piece of plywood. Plus, it doesn't get the side of the plywood, beat up like if you drag it across the way the regular bed is. But yeah, I call that my custom bed liner. Troy says, like my dad always said, just something else to go wrong with it. Yep. When the trailer is connected, the cameras are automatic. Otherwise, you would get a normal rear vision camera. Okay, so you couldn't make the guy behind you disappear and see the third car back. You'd have to. Wouldn't work that way, I guess. Add truck guy with friends is often known as a mover. Yeah. Have a neighbor like that, $80,000 truck, but he won't haul a tree from Home Depot for his wife. I have to do it with my 95 F-150. Yeah. Well, you're a nicer guy than I am, because if the guy asked me, I'd say, use your damn truck. That's what I would say. Larry Gall said he just Googled it, and there is an article at newadlas.com that tells all about it. All right, well, I'll have to check that out. And I think they're also the ones that have the newfangled tailgate too. The one that flops down and all kinds of little steps and stuff come out of it, which is kind of neat, but I don't know if it's really necessary. No telling how much more that adds to the price of the vehicle. Just not a big deal for me. And I'm a short guy. I have trouble getting up in the back of mine. It's an effort to get up in the back of mine. So And I keep looking over here at YouTube. I got YouTube open over here, and then I wait for the comments to pop up here, and there's pretty good lag on this stuff. I did set my timer this morning, though, guys, so you'll hear that go off in about 14 minutes. Javi says that's GMC, the tailgate. I think that's cool. Yeah. Well, didn't GMC and Chevy the same animal kind of? Did they not put those tailgates on Chevy and it's just GMCs or what? I thought they were pretty much interchangeable, but maybe not. I don't know. Dave says he has a 2014 F350 Dilly. Okay, good truck. Yeah, I got my old truck's got about 200 and I think 245, 246. It may not even. Maybe it's 244. That's thousand, not. But yeah, it's got 240 something thousand miles on it, and that may sound like a pretty good bit, but when I got the thing, that's the truck I wanted in the drawing thing. It had 215 when I got it, so I really haven't put but about 30,000 miles on it, and I've had it 8 years now. Got it in 2012. Clyde says Ford has a pull-out step and a grab handle. Yeah. All right, we got somebody over here on Facebook. Charles Steed says, good rainy morning, Dave and everyone. Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, it's not raining right now, but we're going to get some more. Yay. I think it's supposed to get here about somewhere between 10 and 2, I think. And once again, we had, I posted a picture on Facebook last night. I just screenshot on my phone. It's like I was right dead center in the worst of it. Just pouring down, thunder and lightning. And the ball game had just ended, so I was trying to go to bed, and I'm like, well, might as well set up a while now because I'm not going to be able to sleep with all this noise going on. So, anyhow, man, I had something else that I was going to bring up this morning. I had two things. One was the Chevy truck thing, and one was something else. And I kept thinking I need to go write them down, and I didn't. And then when I came in here right before I went live, I thought, well, let me write that Chevy truck down so I don't forget that. And then I went blank, couldn't think of the other one. I still can't think of it. So it's just so much fun getting old, I tell you. So much fun. But let's see here. Dave says standard tailgate. Okay, so I guess they don't do it. It's only on a GMC. GMC and Chevy pretty much the same running gear with different body. Okay. I never paid that much attention. I think in the old days, man, you couldn't even hardly tell the difference, until you saw the front of them, saw where they said GMC or the bow tie thing. They always looked the same to me. Troy says they say for every inch of rain there would be 6 inches of snow. Yeah. I don't know, but it's my rain gauge. I don't even have to worry about emptying it now because it's already running over. It's Joe says, what happened to the simple basic trucks? I use a 1970s Chevy C10, no AC, everything manual, hauls anything I need to haul. Taxes are less than $17, not including the other fees. Yeah. I don't know why. Well, I guess maybe they think they wouldn't sell enough of them or something. But, they make these trucks nowadays. so fancy. I mean, they put all this stuff on them, and like Troy said, it's more stuff to go wrong, and plus it just it drives the price up. A good truck is what, 50, 60, $70,000 or something like that. Why don't they just make a truck? Make the one with all the bells and whistles on it for the guys that got more money than sense, and then just make a basic truck. You know, I don't know that you could go order a basic truck. I mean, I guess if you're a company and you're ordering a fleet of them, you probably could, but you don't need all that stuff. And one thing I miss about the old cars, I know you old guys will probably agree with me. I miss the little front vent windows. They don't put you haven't seen any of those for a long time. But yeah, I miss those because a lot of times you don't want to run the air, and it's not hot enough to run the air conditioning, and you just need a little fresh air, and you could tilt that little vent window out. I miss those. Let's see here. I'm missing some comments. Oh, I'm getting behind here. Let's see where we're at here. LB says, I drive my 96 Chevy 1500 crew cab more than my car. It has 348,000 miles. I tell people that it uses Roman numerals now. Or maybe that it now uses Roman numerals. I don't know. I just read what you put, guys. I can't. I don't know what you mean. I just read what you put on there. Mine has one running board. It's in the box. Okay. He says, I had an Astro van, a Chevy, about 20 years ago or so. The GMC Safari was identical and completely swappable part P part. See, I just read what you guys put. That was convenient because Chevy parts, oddly enough, are more expensive. Well, I don't know what a P part would cost, but let's see. Me too, Joe. Not a main driver, but the old F-150s never die. Yeah. Well, they all die eventually, but some of them you can bring back to life relatively inexpensively. So I bought my truck to haul a 42-foot fiber toy hauler. No problem with the diesel and super stable with dualies. Yeah. Let's see. Clyde said, yeah, I get way behind on these comments again. It's more profit for a vehicle. Front vent windows, best air conditioner ever for the highway. Yeah, I love those things. Troy agrees. He misses those too. The best thing about getting old is you can pull out an old VCR tape, watch the movie, and be surprised how it ends. Yeah, I suppose. Probably wouldn't be able to remember how to work the VCR though. And the cowl vent too. Yeah. Yeah, I used to have all that cool stuff on cars. Now everything's power windows and door locks and power seats and heaters in the seats and all that kind of stuff. Making a bunch of wusses out of us. My 97 F-250 HD has the window vents with the rear slider. Okay, window vents in a 97. All right, cool. Cool. Part per part. Oh, so it was a P part. Okay. Fifth wheel is what Dave was saying. I thought that's what it was, but I wasn't sure. Like I said, I just read what you put, guys. Look who snuck in here. Awesome wood things. um, also known as Piano Man, also known as All Things YouTube, um, and 16 other ones, I think. Welcome to the coffee sessions this morning, Matt. Yeah, miss the vent windows. Also open them up and suck in the wind. Yeah. Troy says you're late, Mr. Awesome. Zach Mannering's noticing my shirt. Yeah, not a big fan of this color though. Um, it's just not me. But I like darker colors because I have a lot of black T-shirts because they're supposed to make you look skinnier, right? Black. That's what women say. They wear black dresses because it makes them look skinnier. So, but yeah, cool shirt. Matt says, "Yep, totally late, Troy Pritchard. I'm glad to be here, though. Well, we're glad to have you, Matt. Absolutely." Troy says, thumbs up. Dave Mack says, "Hi, all. How you doing, Dave? Hope you're doing well. Did you get your power back? I think you had power out the other day from Saturday's storm. So I hope you." Dave says, "I am into the grays." Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of black shirts or dark blue. Hobby says he's got a nice bright orange man ring shirt. I'm sure you'd like that color better. Yeah. Now, of course, I do have some um, orange garage work shirts as well as black too. Dave says 20 hours off, but back around 2 p.m. Sunday. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad you got it back home. Did you have a generator to hold you over while they're getting the power back on, or were you just out? I like your channel logo at Dave Clemens. Wizards are awesome. Let me go find where that was. Where is it? Trying to find him. Here it is. I'm not seeing it. Unless I read that wrong. Let's see. Oh yeah, David Jones is here. How you doing, David? Good to see you. Roy reminded me we should all hit the thumbs up to help out Dave. Yeah, I always like thumbs up. Kind of helps to offset the thumbs down. Dave Clemens got to go, I guess. He says, another awesome show, Dave. See you, Javi, Troy, and all. Got to get thumbs up. Buh and bye. See you, Dave. Have a great day. Happy Tuesday to you. It is. My timer's got about less than 30 seconds, so I guess it's about time to wrap this one up. Dave says, no, adding whole house generator, but did not get it yet. Heard about that from the wife. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, Dave Mack. Okay, so that's the wizard logo you were talking about. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, it is a cool logo. Some people, I won't mention any names, but some of them need to step up their their picture game. Just saying. All right. Well, it's Javi says time to go outside and start loading up for Thursday's trip. As always, looking forward to going up to Central Florida. Yeah, you're still still down south right now, I think. All right. Well, we're going to get out of here. That was my little timer. Maybe I'll think of that other thing I was going to say and I can do it tomorrow. Just drawing a total blank. But that's the way it goes. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We've had a pretty good little crowd over here this morning. Um, everybody get out there and have a happy Tuesday and stay dry, man. If you're anywhere around me, it's going to be wet again today. So try and stay dry. And we will see y'all later. Have a good one.